Good morning. This is Little Hike Mike. I wanted to make a short video this morning to let you know that I have an adventure planned for this weekend. I'm going to be going to the Uwharrie National Forest for like the fourth time. And this particular adventure we're going on to is a planned, organized hike by the Three Rivers Trust organization that organizes a half hike through the Uwharrie National Forest on the Uwharrie Trail. And it is approximately 20 miles with one night. And so as I go along the way, I just want everybody to know what's going on. I'm going to try to chronicle it the best I can. We're going to go on a little hike this weekend. Also, to let you know that this particular hike is called a half hike because in the fall, in October, the same organization, Three Rivers Land Trust, is going to be sponsoring a full through hike. What they consider a full through hike is a 40-mile trek, and it's going to be through with 3 nights, 10 miles a day. And I've also signed up for that, so I'm looking forward to that too. It should be a great adventure for me. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to enjoy chronicling it to share with you folks and who's ever interested in reviewing it. But it's the Uwharrie National Forest. It's in near Troy, North Carolina, east of Charlotte. A great little hike through there. But I will be talking to you soon. Hey folks, Little Hike Mike back at you. Finally on my way down to the Uwharrie and from where I live, and I'm following my compadres down there, and I'll get you a picture of them in a little bit. It's a little wet and rainy today, and probably will be when we get there, and not sure what it will be like as far as how much rain we're going to get. Wanted to give you a heads up and beginning the journey here, driving. It's a couple-hour drive down there, maybe an hour or 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. And as we get closer, I'll do a little bit more video. And if I have any thoughts on the trip, definitely will keep that in mind. But our destination is Uwharrie National Forest, and tonight we're just going to camp out in the Yates Place campground. Hey, my fine feathered hikers. This is Mike again, Little Hike Mike. Still on the road to Uwharrie, and it's still raining. And I'm hoping as farther west we go, it's going to stop. But as of right now, I think we're taking the long way over to where we're going from where we came from, but I'm only following the way the other car wants to go, so we're still doing all right. That gets us in about 3:30 over where we're going. Here we go. Whoa. When we get there, I brought 2 setups on shelter, and because the first night we're kind of car camping a little bit. I'm going to be taking my tarp and my bug net, although I don't think we're going to need a bug net. And one of my friends that I'm going with here likes to tarp tent, uses a tarp tent, so he's going to help me a little bit, and I'm going to try it out, see how that works. But I brought with me just a regular tarp that I use when I hammock camp, and I've got a piece of Tyvek I'm just going to put down underneath us, and then I'm going to use, of course, my NeoRest pad and my sleeping bag, my new quilt that I got. So you know, if I were to go this route more on a long through hike, I think the weight's going to be a lot lighter using just the tarp tent, because the tarp weighs far less than my tent. And the other thing is, you know, kind of more or less sleeping out in the open a little bit, not quite cowboy camping, but it's going to be a different experience for me, so we'll see how that goes. Thought I'd fill you in on what my plan is for that. On the through hike itself, for the one night that we're out between our sections, I am going to be taking my tent to sleep in. Any comments might be helpful. If you want to comment on my posting once I put my video together and get it out to you. The other thing is about setting up a tarp that I thought of, that especially in the rain, and you can set up the tarp and then sit down underneath of it, more or less when you are setting up your camp. Before you go to bed, you can use it as, of course, a shelter to keep you out of the rain. So we're going to try that, and you'll be able to cook under it too. Of course, you can cook under in your vestibule of your tent, but you have a little bit more opening, especially if it's not windy, because the wind can really make it a little bit more wet from a standpoint of getting sideways rain coming in on you with a tarp as compared to a tent. Anyway, I'm kind of looking forward to see how it works out, and then I'll take some video of it when we get it set up and as we go. We got another hour or so driving, and then when we get into town, I'll do a little video or two to show you the little town of Troy, North Carolina. So I'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, just wanted to get back at you here. As you can see, the road looks a little drier coming into Troy. It's misting a little bit, so there is some lingering clouds, and I'm not sure whether or not the front has moved fully through, and if it's going to cloud up and rain again. But when you look at radar, you see nothing coming through Troy. But here we are in Troy, North Carolina, and this is pretty much the hub of where people would come to. It's just east, actually, you know, I don't know if it's in the middle of the forest, but it looks like most of the forest area is to the west of Troy. So I wanted to get a little bit of the video of some of the landmarks here. This is seemingly the courthouse, Montgomery County Courthouse in Troy. And we're crossing the main drag right now. And coming down the road. And my compadres are in the white truck ahead of me again. I stayed pretty close to them. And I've still got my windshield wipers on here, even though I don't really need them. Let's turn those off. So here we are. Glad to be here finally. You can see they got a McDonald's. So if you get that hiker hungry and you really want to pound some McDonald's down, here we are. Okay, over and out. If you don't mind being on camera, guys.
He don't mind.
You do?
I have a warrant. I have an outstanding warrant.
Yeah, right. You and Dave.
Yeah, I have an outstanding warrant. They may come looking for me.
Yeah, you're a probation officer. Say, what the hell are you doing in Uwharrie?
Yeah. Hey, these mugs here are two of my compadres in camping and hiking.
Compadres. Do we resemble that?
He cuss us. What did he do?
He cussed us in
Amigos.
Spanish, didn't he?
How about amigos?
Amigos. I don't know. Maybe Amigos might be okay.
No, because you're in the South, it's a meager.
How about how about comrades?
I look Russian.
Anyway,
Yeah, a little bit Russian.
but we finally arrived
We need some
at
vodka to be comrades. Maybe he's got the vodka. I don't know. Yeah,
Yates Place Campground in the Uwharrie National Forest.
we're all camping under that red tarp.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, we're all gonna have to squeeze under there. Anyway, we're gonna set up a little bit, and hopefully nobody will come in here and claim our camp spot. But
Something on my head. I was getting a little chilly.
anyway, I wanted to do a little snippet in piecing together a movie, and you will be in it.
Uh-oh.
You want to go by your real name or your alias?
DIY.
Huh?
And I'm Papa.
DIY and Papa.
Papa.
Why
Mike,
the?
have you got a name? I don't remember yet.
Well, my channel is in YouTube is Little Hike Mike.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So
Little hike, Mike. Okay.
yeah, so
We're going to do a little hike.
I don't have a trail name.
Well, we can call you Little Hike, Mike.
See,
That's
We
a good
got
trail
one
name.
for you this weekend.
No,
Bill.
no.
We'll figure one out.
I want to be. I named my own YouTube channel, so people when they name your trail name, you don't name your own trail
That's
name.
right.
So you have to decide what you want to call me by the end of the. All right. Well, this is Little Hike Mike out for now. Good morning there, Ross.
Papa.
Papa.
I got outstanding warrants. Don't use my real name.
We're done.
Good.
DIY.
Yeah.
Do it yourself?
Good morning. Yeah, do it all myself.
Yeah, okay. We are on the bus, ready to go to the trailhead. We're jumping off rocks, Uwharrie National Forest. And,
This is the bus to the trailhead, right? Not the state
You know what
penitentiary.
it might be. I don't know.
It's not the state penitentiary, right?
it's all a ruse
There's a
just
guy-
to get you back in prison.
There's a guy up front with a shotgun.
Oh, my compadres.
Oh, come on in.
So, what else can I
Hey,
say?
Mike, is this considered a short hike? A short hike, Mike? Is this a short hike?
Short hike.
No, this is a little hike.
Little hike.
Little
I'm
hike.
sorry, little hike.
Little hike, Mike.
Here comes some more. Some people don't like to be on camera. You know what? That's my pack. I'll move.
Yeah, I already left there. I talked to them. They weren't gonna do that.
You can put your pack right back here. There's a lot of space.
Okay, back here.
He was about to set it on you.
Hello, my fine feathered hikers. Here we are beginning the trail.
Feathers.
The white blaze is the Uwharrie Trail. Actually, I should have started way down there videoing, but I'm already pooped.
You've been 200 yards, Mike.
200 yards.
It's been uphill, though.
Yeah. What's the name of that mountain we camped on last time?
Long Mountain was one of them, wasn't it?
Black Mountain, wasn't it?
Long Mountain?
The one we camped, the first one.
I'm not sure. Might be. I'm not sure. Got no map.
Well, they start you off with a pretty good uphill here. If you get past this one, you're doing good.
Yeah, the hardest part's gonna be first thing. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. I'll get back at you later. Hello, my fine feathered hikers. It's Little Hike Mike again on the Uwharrie Trail. I don't have much of a view today. Kind of hazy. We are headed kind of in the southerly, southwesterly direction. Whew, I'm a little winded. Pretty much about a mile at a 15%, 20% grade. So, made it to the top. Nice little outcropping growth of big boulders up here. And hopefully the sun will burn this haze off today. Come out, give us a little sunshine. I brought my sunglasses just in case. Anyway, and way up ahead there's my two compadres, DIY and Popeye. But so far so good. I was here a couple of months ago, same trail, same mountain. Well, we camped up the top down a ways here. I think we're on a ridge. I think we are. A little bit of a saddle, which I love hooking on saddles. I love walking on ridges. Anyway, a little bit of the northern section of, well, actually going to be the middle section of the Uwharrie Trail. Uwharrie is spelled U-W-H-A-R-R-I-E. Uwharrie. And they say these are mountains. You know, there are some steep inclines and steep ascents and steep descents. Shorter though. I've been on the AT a couple of times and this doesn't compare to it. The length of the ascents or descents. But still good training if you're going to go on the AT. We got up at Yates' place this morning about, well, of course I was up out of bed by 5:45, and my compadres got up right around 6, and that was about the right time because we had to be down at the shuttle by 7:30. So by the time we all got packed up and ready to go, we had 10 minutes to get there from Yates' place. Made it just in time. Had some good coffee there. There's a coffee shop right above, right in the Mercantile Bank. I think it's Mercantile. Hey, Don't wait for me, man.
Does this look familiar right here?
Is this where we stayed? Yeah. Yes, it does. There's our campground when we stayed here last.
January? December? January?
January? Anyway, does the weatherman say it's going to get sunny today?
That I don't.
I love these ridge walking. Okay, I'll come back at you later. Hello, my fine feathered hikers. Little hike Mike here. We're about 2 miles in now to the Uwharrie trail. They call it the half hike, and in the fall they're going to be doing this same trail. And the northern part though is sectioned up and not necessarily called the Uwharrie Trail, but it's going to be about 40 miles. Got Big John DIY coming behind me. Say hi to the folks.
Taking up the rear, sweeping. Hi.
He just did some trail maintenance for us.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
We're glad because I was walking behind him. Anyway,
That's why I get elected to sweep.
little bathroom humor.
I love my bidet.
And you know, DIY is the first guy I've ever met that uses a bidet on the trail. And I've heard of bidets. Personally, have no experience with it. But there are videos out there about how to poop in the woods.
Yeah.
You know, and
Pretty smart water bottle will work. I don't think quite as well as that platypus with the soft bag like the platypus,
yeah,
and a
well, it'd be
I have a
nice.
special tip on it or whatever, nipple, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Cap.
It'd be
It
nice.
has It has a valve in it. You have to squeeze it. It's a I don't know what do you call it. Anyway.
Hey, watch out for the dungy.
Wow. Road apples, trail apples.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, it's got a valve in it. No spill. You got to squeeze it to squirt. You know, otherwise it doesn't. No leak. Probably
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. Leak proof. Valve in it.
I suppose the only thing that could improve on that is some sort of way to warm the water.
Yeah, but you know, cool water's kind of nice.
What'd you say earlier?
I had cool water on a hot tailpipe is refreshing feeling.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, I feel a whole lot better than I did
yeah.
before.
Well, I
I'm
was
good.
telling Popeye that while you were down there that I'm usually a last minute guy. I mean, I wait until there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Then
You
it's
gotta
mad
go.
dash, mad dash.
Yeah, the worst thing is trying to poop in the woods when you have a little more tougher time. You're there longer than you want to be.
Yeah,
But
I understand.
anywho, boy, that Popeye, he's moving out.
Yeah, he is, buddy.
You'd think he was in the infantry rather than the Navy.
Yeah. I don't know where he got those legs from. It wasn't Navy.
Yeah, must be from doing that
Maybe
treadmill.
Climbing ladders.
Treadmill.
Climbing ladders.
Climbing ladders. He has to
Yeah,
do that at
ship.
work.
No, in the ship.
Oh, that. Yeah,
Unless they have elevators, I don't know. I'll
yeah.
have to ask him.
Well, I know
He probably used the Admiral's elevator.
the
personal
big.
elevator.
I know the big jets have them. I've seen some movies about them.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm doing just little segments, little snippets here. I hope I get all the good stuff from the trail.
Highlights of the trail.
Yeah, highlights. So we'll talk at you later. John's getting his water in that big balloon of a bucket, sack.
He has a big 7 liters to hold. I know.
7 liters, wow.
A 7-liter bag, but
7-liter bag in the Sawyer Mini. Yeah, that's great. I use the water. I get water and I get to camp and I do some washing, wash my face and stuff.
Yeah, you can take a shower, whatever.
Yeah,
Wash,
you could.
wash gear,
Yeah.
wash your clothes, feet, whatever.
Coming to a slippery part in the trail. Got to be really careful here. Don't want my weight to go out from under, my feet to go out from under me. We're coming down into the bottom here where the creek is. You might be able to hear it. Big pile of rocks over there is a nice little campground area. And when we go around the bend here, we get to see the bridge. Trail goes to the left, and there's the bridge. Not sure what creek this is. I can find out for you and maybe do a little scroll on the screen. Here we go. Yeah. A little bit of ripple up there. And downstream. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. Noisier up there. Nice little spot. Okay, I'll come back at you. Hey folks, we made it to the 109 trailhead. And we just crossed the road, ready to head that way. We came from over there. A little trail angel there. Some water, bananas, apples, and cookies. And ready to head out back into the woods. Got another 2.5 miles maybe to go. So walk along with me for a little bit. This is our last leg for today. It's about 1:12. We started out this morning at 8:30. So it will be a good day of hiking. Hopefully my legs and my feet will carry me the rest of the way. Hey everybody. My fine feathered hikers down here at the bottom again. My last big descent down at the creek. Going to be walking along this creek for a little bit and then back up again. And then it should be pretty elementary from there to Yates' place. Yeah. It's nice in here, nice and shaded. I think we're going to go back up here. Already. Yep. White blaze. Here's my ascent back up. Whoa. Oh man. Oh man, I am tired. Getting down to the end. Wanted to give you a shot perspective here of me huffing and puffing. This is actually the most dense area of the trail down by the creek, and I think it's one of the prettiest sections down by the creek. But it isn't easy. It's kind of difficult. I think I'm going back down now. I might come out to a view of that creek. There might be a little bit of a waterfall. We'll see. I'll let you know. Peaceful here. Steam a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Really nice in here. Yes, sir. There's a sign. Yates Place. Last little grade upgrade to get here. Whew.
Something's broken on it. Barbara didn't like it either. Keeps clogging up.
Really?
And I have
filter?
It's not the filter. It's where it comes. The shit comes up into it, and it curves, and then it comes back up.
Like a
It gets
trap.
clogged up.
Like a trap under the sink. Yeah, well, that's
Hey man,
wait a minute.
now this I'm going to cut out. Okay, DIY.
I like it. I like it. We probably see that from the not a satellite, but
You mean the
Space
color?
station.
space station.
Space
Yeah,
station,
probably
yeah.
see that from
That's it,
space
man.
station.
Yeah,
It's kind
well,
of bright. I like it though. I
I
like the
like
color.
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better
It's a
than
bright
white. I
color.
don't want. He's got a white one over there. I don't like that one.
How much it weigh?
2.47 pounds. Don't get out of the way.
You my best side.
Say hello.
Hello. Like, yeah,
Alrighty.
I might be okay without doing it, but I was like, no, I'm bringing it.
Well, I took it this morning. I didn't bring it on the trail, but
I brought mine on.
I was like, I'm taking it with me and I'm going to do it every day.
Here's the motley crew of hikers that I've associated with.
No, his foot is hurting him now. He's falling apart.
I gotta be honest. Rate you by speed.
Say hello, Abby.
I think he looks young.
Hey, who owns the white land shan?
Logjam in the woods.
Oh,
Fast you get out of the back and you got
Pickle. He's acting older because he's White Lantern. You're 10.
I got one.
Oh, you got the yellow one?
He
Yeah,
doesn't even look like himself. Yeah.
I had my first
I
night
can't
last
even
night.
recognize him.
Yeah.
He's my husband every day.
you know, Abby was genuinely impressed. with that tent.
He pulled out a piece of polychrome and put it on the ground. I was like, okay. And then he pulled out a lampstand. I was like, yes, I got it.
I left my polychrome at the house.
For those who are on a budget for hiking equipment.
Yeah.
Say hello, everybody.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi,
You're going to be on my YouTube video.
PBR Street Gang.
If anybody has a record, prison record or anything they want to be filmed, just let me know. Cool, that's good. Here's a half hiker. Hey,